let's just make this video kind of quick, but it's tough. Like, I don't know how people feel about dating and shit, but I see a lot of people single, even people who are in relationships acting single and shit. But here's the deal, it's like you got to work on yourself, focus on the like you yourself are a combination of your parents, right? So like theoretically you are a coexistence of love. And so you should nurture yourself, love yourself, care for yourself. You are your relationship. And that's really important. But that aside, spirituality aside, we're living a human existence, and relationships are normal, and we people want that. But it's funny how the women that you want don't want you, and then the women that want you don't really want, because I think that's hypergamy, like embedded in us, like in anyone. Like you always want what's better, right? Like what you can have, you're just not gonna value it as much or some shit. It's just so weird. But I also find women very annoying because it's like they just they're on a super ego trip in 2026, and they think that like there's multiple facets here. First of all, they think their beauty is enough to capture us. It's not. Just because you're beautiful doesn't mean I'm committed, doesn't mean that you have my allegiance. You have to do a ton of fucking work there, because your job, I feel, and I know people might not like this, but like a woman's job is to care for a hardworking man, I think, because men, we're the ones who risk our lives doing shit. We're the ones who work really fucking hard. And you know, I appreciate women working and they have their jobs and shit, but just remember that a lot of those jobs are just busybody shit. They're not gonna like me when I say that, but it's kind of true. Like, your job is just busybody bullshit, and like the real work, the real shit, men can do entirely on our own. Like, we don't need y'all. We just need y'all to leave us alone and caretake. Don't trash talk. Don't be a fucking backstabber. Don't cheat. Unless you want to get out of that relationship, then just get out of it. But what I'm saying here is like, your job is to caretake for the man who's working his ass off and risking his life and shit. Like, is that so much to ask? It's not. But what I'm saying here is yeah, I'm just so sick of women, sick of flirting. It is what it is. I mean, I culturally I like to flirt, because it's more like, it's not, if I call you lovely, wonderful, thank you, beautiful, like, yeah, I'm flirting, and it probably is genuine, but that doesn't, again, like I said, doesn't mean you have my allegiance and shit. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you have my commitment. And I think women get like, they get this ego trip where it's like, oh, they think their feminine beauty can like capture the gold and shit. It's like, not really. You still have to do a lot of the fucking work that you're supposed to be doing as your gender role. That's kind of my opinion on it. But yeah, I mean, who the fuck knows? It seems like men who have, I'm not sure, I made 2 videos, but it seems like men who have relationships, like, they barely put any work into flirting. Like, they just take whatever they got, whatever women came to them. Like, the woman usually just like, she sees what she wants and she just commits and gives. And like, that could be for a number of reasons. She could see that like the person has potential, that they have wealth, that they have charisma, that they're just cool, they like them, whatever their reason is. Women seem to be choosing men, and that's what you see like relationships as. You don't see relationships really forming because a man tried to get a woman. You know what I mean? At least that's from my perspective. Like, men who try to get women, it's always failing, it's always fawning, it's always ego boosting their bullshit. But the relationships that actually exist, it seems like it's the women who choose the men. So like, the lesson there is, it's not that you should close yourself off as a man and not flirt. You have to still create opportunity. You have to still say like, yo, what's up, and how are you? Or you could say like, excuse me, like, what are you up to? You're just opening the door. If they ask a question back, it's a good vibe. If they don't, get out of there immediately. Not worth your time. But yeah, I think the lesson here is just you got to work on yourself, build your own business and shit, build your own life and whatever. And then if you're not meant for a relationship, because honestly, I think that's like, I feel like that's where my life's going. Like, I don't think I'm meant for a relationship. I piss people off too much. I challenge people up too much. I make them uncomfortable too much. But I don't care because, like, I know that, like, that's part of my purpose. It's I don't identify I obviously I'm a man, but I don't identify as like I have to have a family and reproduce. I would like to. It would be fine and nice, but like if that's not my purpose, that's not my purpose. If my purpose is to educate people, instigate, piss them off, and like enlighten people, I'm not trying to piss people off for no reason. I'm trying to enlighten people. So I'll shove things in your face just to be like, this is proof. What are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? I'm the type to confront people on proof. That's real shit. I'm not trying to just ruin someone's day or kick them while they're down. I'm not like that. That's called mean-spirited, and that's just unproductive, and I'm constructive. But I think what I'm saying here is like, yeah, fuck flirting. I mean, I'll still flirt, I'll still open the door, but I'm just gonna stop doing so much, like, fuck. These women are just on such an ego trip in 2026, yo, with social media, with Instagram, and they think that it's serious. It's like I said, just because I like compliment you or say what's up, you don't have me. Not at all. You don't have me, my commitment, or even my respect. You just have a genuine compliment. I'm just opening the door, and that's it. I'm not being sexual because I know that's wrong. Like, you don't confront people sexually. I never do that. I'll call someone beautiful, but I don't think that's being sexual. I think that's just being like complimentary. I think we will go too far as a society if we consider that sexual. Like, it's not sexual harassment. Sexual harassment has its own definition and shit. You should read about that. But what I'm saying here is like flirting with someone that you meet, just saying like, you look really good today, or like, I like what you're wearing, or some shit. I don't think it's bad, but obviously you want to keep those things on a down low, because like once they hear that you're attracted to them, they're just gonna run away or some shit, or think they because they think they have you, so they're gonna run away or some shit. But dating sucks. I feel bad for men because it's like, it's so hard to approach these egotistical brats. Honestly, a lot of these women are just like, they just act really bratty and shit, and I think it's because they're forgetting their fucking role, dude. They're forgetting that their job is to serve and caretake and be a good partner for a hardworking man. I think that's like real shit. And if you want to say your man's not hardworking, well, that's not my problem and shit. But like, yeah, that's just some real shit, though. Like, you can have money, women. Like, have money, be independent. You're still gonna be isolated, and like, having a family is really important, I think, to women. Not all though, because like I said, for me, like, I might not be destined to have a family and shit. But I think for a good amount of people, like, that's what we want. You know, you want a relationship, you want a family. Why wouldn't you fucking want that? I feel like if you say you don't want that, you're just being bitter because you don't have that, and you're having struggles there and shit. So I don't know what the fuck the point of this video is, but kind of just wanted to splurt all that shit and just put that out there. Like, yeah, women, we appreciate your jobs, good job, whatever the fuck, but trust me, you're not saving the world, and you're not holding up society by your pillars of work. Like, us men are getting the shit done, and we can get anything done all on our own. We really don't need you in the workforce. We included you in the workforce just to be nice and shit, but trust me, like, I do all my shit on my own. You know what I mean? But I think it's amazing, and it's a great thing if you can have a woman who supports you work-wise as well. Like, if she can contribute to your business, that's kind of the whole point of why we let women into the workforce and shit. Like, it's good to have them around and shit, but just remember, like, just don't lose respect for men. That's kind of my point. Like, feminism, it pisses me off when it loses respect for men, because we're the ones who fucking work hard and shit and do the tough shit, and I'll stand by that.